Welcome to Business Live. I'm Mark Croskery. In BL tonight, first up, we got the conglomerate here, folks, mostly focused on property investments, property income, but they do have a number of associate stakes, private equity stakes over the last couple of years. That's PanJam Investment. In this case here, connected party, some trading their shares, buying up shares, a small amount of shares, 1,000 shares or units on August 28th, 2020. Next up, we got First Rock Capital Holdings, dividend consideration coming up here by The Rock. That's First Rock. The board of directors is going to get together and meet and consider a dividend payment. They're getting together very shortly, September 8th, 2020. Now, Eppley Caribbean Property Fund, share buyback here. This is their share buyback program. We've seen a couple of these posts, maybe 3 or 4 here in the last couple of weeks, carrying it on Business Live or BL. So a total of 11,554 shares here. In this case, purchased during the period August 20th to 25th, 2020. Big news here. We figured something like this was going to happen. We carried this on Business Live and we said it was just a strange thing. It seemed like the notice was very short once it was carried on time. So this is the whole, Salada Foods and JACRA, the regulatory body here. So Salada Foods now coming out, coming back at it, stating that they filed, a court case or court filing against JACRA effective last day of the month, August 31st, 2020. And it goes into a few details. So what it's about is they're filing, for a leave to apply for judicial review, about this whole matter. And the hearing date is actually September 3rd at 10 a.m. So, it's going to be interesting to see how this goes. If we're, recalling it correctly, is that it's going to be about the whole content of local coffee, moving from, say, roughly around 10% to 30%. Very short notice. If I was a shareholder in Salada, I'd be very upset to see something like this. Last up, we got Pulse Investments. Good news here, good results here. This is the 2020 June, audits or year end. So the profits are up and so are the revenues. Revenues hitting 678 million Jamaican dollars versus 619 million Jamaican dollars. And earnings per share jumping up nicely despite COVID-19, 13 cents per share versus 10 cents per share. And also to add to this, US markets doing very well again today, up well over 200-300 points. More records just overall for the indices, Dow Jones doing very well. So the market's just overall low interest rate environment. We keep saying, JSC might be moving a bit sideways, but the Dow Jones doing very well, almost 29,000 points or more now, folks. I'm Mark Croskery. This is Business Live.